And trust me guys, cleansing your skin is very, like, it's an important part of your skincare routine. I'm not even talking as, you know, a medical doctor right now or whatever it is, but guys, hello people, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Buki. If you're new here, good to have you. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't run away, hit the subscribe button. And if you're not subscribed, welcome back. Please make sure you all turn on post notifications. Give this video a thumbs up if you love it, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So today's video, I will be showing you my nighttime skincare routine, which will also be like a weekend reset, right? So on the weekends, especially like, you know, at night, either Friday night or Saturday night, I want to have a serious, like, comprehensive skincare routine. So I'll just be showing you guys what my nighttime routine is, you know, on the weekends, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So I already took a shower. I'm out on my face. This is what my face looks like. And the very first thing I want to do, of course, is to wash my hands. So yeah, you have to wash your hands, but even after taking a shower right now, I have touched doors, I have touched different things, so I just will, you know, wash my hands. And you should also do that as well before applying the skincare products on your face. So now that I'm done washing my hands, of course, I love to use a paper towel as opposed to, what's it called, cloth towels or anything clothes that I don't like to use. Because you can still transfer germs from the piece of clothing to your face, you know, your products and all that. So I just like to use a paper towel and I dispose it right after. My very first step in this routine, my nighttime routine, or even during the day, will be to double cleanse, and I like to go in with this one. It's called the Sika Smoothing Cleansing Balm from COSRX. This has to be one of my favorite cleansing balms ever. Let me show you. Like, I have used it and I feel like I know that I am going to repurchase. This is what is left, so I basically like to going with that first. Double cleansing your skin really helps your skin, helps you know, get rid of all the dirt, helps your skin in the long run, keeps your skin extra clean before you even use the actual cleanser, or before you use your gel cleanser or your foam cleanser. So I just use this, and for me, I like to leave it on for a bit, maybe like 5 minutes before I then wash it off. And I love how it just like feels. And you know, when you have makeup on, right, this just helps, you know, melt your makeup and does the first nice layer or the first part of cleaning your face before you now going with the actual, you know, face cleanser, the rest stuff. So yeah, face is washed, and up next I will be going in with this purifying foaming cleanser from La Roche-Posay. This is just like a sample. I went for an event and they gave it to me. I really like it, so I've been using it, trying to see if I actually want to buy I want my next cleanser to be La Roche-Posay. I mean, the brand is so good, and I've heard like how gentle it is on the skin, so that's going to be my cleanser of choice tonight. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to do the 60 seconds. I can't even remember when last I heard that, but it's been part of my routine. Like, I must wash my face with a cleanser for 1 minute. Yeah, so and I feel like that has really and always helped my skin. And trust me guys, cleansing your skin is very, like, it's an important part of your skincare routine. I'm not even talking as, you know, a medical doctor right now or whatever it is, but it is very important because that way you're prepping your skin to receive like other products, and that way the other products you apply penetrate, you know, your skin. Like, so it just makes sense to, I feel like it's even the most important part of your routine if you ask me. So yeah. face is washed, and finally I have to dry my face with a paper towel as well. Oh. The next thing I will be doing will be to use my Paula's Choice 2% BHA, and this is just a liquid exfoliant. And yeah, I like to exfoliate my skin maybe twice or 3 times a week. So I just do like holy grail, holy grail, guys, holy grail for real. So I just like to just pour it here and just apply it on my skin. Guys, skincare is therapeutic. Don't forget your neck too. Skincare is really therapeutic. Like, I love skincare, and I wouldn't pick skincare over fashion. Like, I don't know how to, because once your skin is on point, every other thing just like flows. And I also like to say I don't really use like physical exfoliants, except for times I use like face masks, like the ones that look like charcoal, or the ones that look, I'll show you some other time. But yeah, like either I use like the chemical exfoliants, and the only brand I use is Paula's Choice, or I have one from 2 other like physical exfoliants, like mask type of exfoliants, from Youth to the People, and I have from Kiehl's as well. So I'm just gonna let that dry up for a bit, and then up next I go in with my face mask from Loops Beauty. Yeah. This one says for bedtime, nap time, couch time, basically night shift, and this is what it looks like. This has to be one of my favorite masks ever. This is what it looks like when it comes out, and oh, and by the way guys, I put it in the fridge for a bit to have that cooling effect. Yeah, to have that cooling effect. God. Like, I love how chill, like how cool it is. It feels so, you have to be extra careful, but it feels like so slimy. So basically sheet masks just give you this, I wouldn't call it like sheet, but the material or the way it feels, it feels like rubber or something like elastic. Doesn't feel like, it's not like the typical sheet mask. I will just be taking it off now. It feels so good. So just let it sit for a little bit more before I go in with the next product. I focus on hydration a lot, and every time I do my skincare routine, whether in the morning or evening or whatever it is, I make sure to always go in with a spray mist, maybe a toner mist, whatever it is, for just that extra hydration. And I'll be using this toner mist. This one is a facial, it's called Milkshake Hyaluronic Acid and Squalene Facial Toner Mist. Look at it. And it is from a brand called Bigman 1802. It was gifted. Like, I am so obsessed. I don't have just sits on my face. Yeah. So I leave that to dry off for a bit, and while I wait to apply the next product. So yeah. Up next, I will be treating hyperpigmentation. I have a couple, especially in this area of my skin. So the product I like to use is from stress, from periods, hormones, and all of that. I don't really break out because my skin is not sensitive. My skin is really easygoing. I really do not have issues, maybe except from when it's, almost that time of the month, and then start having some visitors here and there, and then sometimes you just leave me with some form of hyperpigmentation. Like, skin is gonna be skin, so I don't even like to stress so much about it. But in general, I have like really good looking and healthy skin. So at night, I love to use my retinol to treat hyperpigmentation, and the one I use is called Natural Retinol Complex Cream. So I basically just apply it to the prominent areas, and you don't need to use a lot, just a little bit. And I don't like to it's being dramatic. I don't like to just rub it in. I like to just pat it into my skin, and I feel like that just works better for me. Most of my products, actually, I don't like to just rub them all over. I like to just pat them into my skin. Yeah, because retinol helps, fight signs of aging. Like, it helps with anti-aging and all of that, and gives you this youthful look or appearance. So that's that about that. Up next will be two products. I'll use one first before one, but from the same brand. Two products I absolutely see. I already even ordered, or I have new ones from the same brand. I'm not done using the ones I'll show you guys already, because I just like how it keeps my skin hydrated. See, Koreans and skincare, like when it comes to hydrating products, like, I would have to give them the thumbs up. So the one I'm going to be using first, sorry about that. I have two of them. I'm sure you have seen them on the channel before, maybe not, but I know I have filmed something and I showed you guys. So it's the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence from CosRx, and the Advanced Snail 92 All-in-One Cream from CosRx. Both of them together, kiss. I love it so much. Can you guys see? Want to be you guys can see? Yeah. So I like to go with this one first. Like, it just helps. Like, it gives me that, like, my skin loves it so much. Like, you guys just and I told you guys, I like to focus on hydration. Whenever I'm doing even if I don't use any form of treatments, like any retinol, best believe, or any experience, best believe I'm using, my creams, my essences, my, toners, everything, just so that, because healthy skin also needs, when we drink water and everything, you need to keep your skin moisturized and properly hydrated. So now that is done, I'm going to go in with the Advanced Snail 92 All-in-One Cream. So I'm just going to be using that as my moisturizer for the night. Yeah. And the thing with this product, is that you need to, look at it, you do not need to apply so much. Like, little will go a long way. And please make sure you don't go your neck as well. I never leave on my neck. See, once again, skincare is therapeutic. Like, so the thing is, like, I don't need to do too much with my skin, but I like to put in extra work, extra effort. Like, guys, we're not getting any younger. Now that is, I've left it for a bit to just sit for a bit on my skin. Like, I don't just rush in. I don't just rush in with another product. I give it time to just sit for a bit, and just so that my skin can take it in. And then I go in with this one. This came in my Walmart beauty box, and I really love it. It is the Cetaphil Healing Ointment, and reminds me of the CeraVe Healing Ointment as well. And I've been using this for a while. I like it. So basically, this is what it looks like. reminds me of Vaseline so much. And why do I use this? I use this to lock in extra moisture on my skin, like to help with like my moisture barrier as well. See guys, moisturizing your skin is very important. I'm really big on it. So yeah, just use that to lock in extra moisture. And I mean, if you don't have that, you can use Vaseline, but Vaseline is also a really great way to lock in extra moisture in your skin. Products like that are called occlusives, just like Vaseline. Like if you don't have that, you can always use Vaseline. It doesn't have to be any major or probably like you can just use your petroleum jelly or anything petroleum jelly to lock in extra moisture on your skin. So just let us sit for a bit, and then I go in with my eye cream. Your eyes should not be left out as well. And this one that I'm using is from a Korean skincare brand. I ordered it when I bought a couple of Korean skincare products, and it is called the Honey Eye Cream from 3W Clinic. So this is exactly what it looks like again. So I just take a bit of it, and it's quite huge. How many? 40 ml. It's quite huge. So just apply it, you know. Your eyes should not be left out. Like you have to take care of it, just like you take care of the whole facial skin. Right. So this is what I just do. All these under eye circles and darkness. So yeah, that is done. Last but not the least would be my lips. You have to care for your lips as well. You really have to. I have not applied anything yet, so I just like to keep my lips moisturized as well, lock in moisture. So the product of choice for my lips and the final product I'll be using tonight is this lip sleeping mask. Let me see. Is this lip sleeping mask from Laneige. I like it. It comes with this tiny little applicator, and I'll just be applying it on my lips. I love how it feels, and it smells like fruit, of course. Smells like candy. Oh, it smells like candy. It says sweet candy. Oh, okay. And that's that about that. So honestly speaking, guys, that's the end of my skincare routine on the weekend. But if it's like during the day, I just will maybe use the exfoliant and wash my face, of course, use my exfoliant like 2 or 3 times a week, and just basically focus more on hydrating, like moisture my skin. I don't do anything extra, but on the weekends I like to do something extra, and it's like a form of massage, proper self-care, because I don't get to do facials every time. So that is me. Some days I even kind of use steamers, should just steam and just do all this serum, all the extra whatever it is. So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I just wanted to do something different, just show you guys my skincare, and people ask me a lot of questions, maybe not here on YouTube yet, but I mean on Instagram, and I'm hopeful and sure that some of the people on Instagram will watch this video. So yeah, just are the products I use on a regular basis. I mean, I have a whole lot of other products, so it's not possible to show you all the products I use, but as time goes on, we get to see more products I use, because I get so many products in PR and some I buy myself. Guys, I just wanted to show you all my skin close-up, skin, and yeah, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please make sure you do all the needful, guys. We're on the mission to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so please make sure you watch this video to the very end and like and subscribe. And yeah, see y'all in my next video. And you can also drop comments, if there will be any skincare products or things you want me to try. I really do not mind. I'm open to recommendations, I'm open to suggestions. So thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.